So, for this particular post, I got a brand new microphone that I'm recording with, and I'm able to, with the new microphone, sit much farther over in front of my television, which is really awesome. Everything looks great. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be traveling up here. I'm going to get this metal flower, and then I'm going to continue the quest in Meridian. So I'm going to go up here and get this metal flower. Let's see. So let's do that. And wow, it's a long way to Meridian. It is a very long way to Meridian, and we're going to quiet that quest out. No. Deactivate quest, and we're going to Meridian. We're going to the flower. Alright, so that sounds like a good quest. So let's do that. That is this way. Through the town, I guess. Town of Lone Light.
Nice to rest my feet for a minute.
And can I actually go this way? May not be able to.
Ceasefire lasts. Got no stomach for killing other carja.
Okay. This yeah. I can get that here. Okay, I got it. First of all, let's take a quick look, see if there's any salmon. There are. Some hunting arrows. Let's take them both. Need this one. Alright. 50 of this way.
Oh, useful.
A little winded. But they don't have any surprises coming up. That's good. Right. I hear something in the distance, but I don't see anything on my focus, so now there is something over there, so we're gonna look in that direction. But okay, I got animals there, that's fine. That's no flower. That's a little flower already.
Well, you're not ordinary.
No, we're not. Okay, that's the first of set 2. Notebook. Data point. I did find, yeah, I know it is. I found some data points I didn't look up. Today's giveaway was sure to please Die Hard, Tormund, the passcodes to sneak peek, Tormented 666, free of charge. I wonder if that's related to Tactical There. Experience the latest installment of Joe Summer's Ladder Hollow franchise right alongside a review staff. Rumor 666 pours the gore, so grab one of 66 free passes by screaming, I want to get splattered. That just sounds finish. I don't know if it's splattered. There's a data, there's more data or something. I'm missing something. inventory. Probably use that little file right there. Yeah, okay. That's good. Now, ooh, I got, those are sawtooths. I don't really need to fight sawtooths, especially since my quest. And I can really do that. My quest, I can take the quest back on. Main quest is level 12, my side quest is 25, level 15 errand. 18 corrupted zone that I'm very far away from. And so I'm gonna do level 12 main quest, which is to try to go to Meridian. Okay. So from here, let's keep going. That's a long way. I'm very far away. Except for this switch, that's for sure. Okay. Maybe I kill you. You don't want to kill you. Really? Really, pig? Okay. Pig is too close to settlement. That's when the pigs are, when you're very close to settlement, the animals are actually immune to damage. So, when they're very close to settlement, the animals are actually immune to damage, which is actually quite annoying. Especially if you waste arrows on them. Alright. That one wasn't too close. Alright, let's keep going. That's sign of the raider camp that I already took out. They're not raiders, I'm not playing Fallout right now. It's a bandit camp. Now, what else do I have? Oh man, I'm past this. I'm way past this. I need to fast travel. So I'm just gonna fast travel. I wasted some time, so I'm just gonna fast travel here. Travel, yeah. Wasted time. But I did, I did a little bit of hunting, so not a total waste of time. I already killed him. I'll face him again. That's so too thunder chill. I'm not fighting that dude again. Once is enough. I need to get down here somewhere. I'm too high up. Oh, that was more than I was bargaining for. Here I am. Okay. Alright. So I got broadheads coming up. And I probably could use some replenishment for some of my resources. So it may be prudent for me to actually take out Lower. I got a fox coming up. Alright. Alright. That would have worked. See them, but they're not directly my way. And here I am. There's some kind of semblance of civilization. So, here. Keep moving. I got some cars or guards. Look at that thing. Alright, so we'll take a quick save. Well, not a quick save, we'll take an actual save. Alright, and let's keep it going.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Huh? Okay, whatever. Okay, we're getting into some stuff here. That's pretty. Look at that. We were running through desert before, and now we're in, I don't know, desert jungle. Desert jungle-ish stuff. Cool.
Oseram are hardly better than Nora. They live among piles of scrap from the old ones.
That's totally different from Nora. This isn't registering as a civilization, but look at it. Definitely built up.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Are you?
Damn it!
Okay, so we're running through the gate here. Campfire discovered.
There was a time when the machine was predictable as day and night. Not anymore.
I prefer the one about the sun priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
Now, the question is, what I got over here? What's that? I mean, this is obviously a path, and it leads to a vantage, a merchant, and some other stuff, as opposed to more fire this way, and I'm going here. And I didn't do any of that. Interesting. Didn't get there. Alright, so I'm gonna go north because I'm gonna do this vantage. I'm gonna go see what's here, but I'm gonna go here first. So let's go do that, which is this way. I got a horrible idea. I know where I'm going. It's a quest. It's a cool quest, but I am not ready for it. If this is the quest of
Another
mine,
day. What'll this one hold?
if this is the quest of mine, I am not ready for it. At all. Yep, that looks like the quest of the mine. I am in no way, shape, or form ready for the quest of the mine. Yep, that's the quest of the mine. I am not ready for that quest. So I'm glad I'm here, but I am not ready for this quest at all. I am not. to this guy, but I am not, and I passed what I came here for, right? I'll come back and do that question. That question is tough. And I don't have anything like the resources for it, so yeah, you need a lot of ways and stuff.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it?
Go talk to this merchant, see what I got.
Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
Sell resources. Okay, buy weapons. You don't have anything I want. I'm not interested in that. Oh, you have a warbow, and I can't afford it. I want the warbow. I want your warbow. I don't care about the But you do have treasure box. Alright, so I'm gonna take this quest and see what level it is. I don't think I can do it, but I'll take it.
Don't bother me, Outlander. I don't need a mercenary, I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good tracker. Maybe I can help. What happened?
Mass murder, that's what. 5 night guards shredded like cabbage out there in the quarry.
5 men murdered? How?
Don't know. One was a buddy from before the liberation. We worked this quarry together as slaves for the Mad King. My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth or numbers.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a Glinthawk do anything like this.
Anything strike you as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah, chunks of corpses, gushing blood. Sorry. Pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately, and Saravad said, no, that's just stupid.
You've been using explosives?
Sure, to clear away bedrock and get to the good stuff, we do it for a week or so every year. But that's got nothing to do with the dead. They were torn apart, not blown up.
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept babbling about a pile of rocks out there. Said he didn't remember it from yesterday. I told him that this here is a quarry, where we move rocks all day. So rocks getting moved ain't so surprising, lunkhead.
I'll look around.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
Alright. So, that is a level 24 quest, which I cannot do yet. So, that said, I'm sticking to the quest I had. I'm going back to this Gateway, and I'm going to the Vantage over there.
I love this bit.
I can see that the Vantage is that way. Question is, how do I get up there? The Vantage is something from around the back, like where I'm going right now. Blood Way to walk right through that tree there.
And one of these.
About to take out the rest of this herd. Alright, so now we need to get to the top of this structure here. Not this way. That's not it. Going sort of kind of what, that way? Okay, we're back. I just took a quick short break. let's keep going. Make sure I'm recording. Okay. So I think it's this way. There it is, yeah. Alright, so first let's take the loot box. Let's now access the visual path. Okay. That spire wasn't there, but there was an airplane. 2 airplanes. To the advantage.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
We lost somebody. Alright. Sad, but whatever. Oh! Hell? And we'll take that away. And we're back on the main quest.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
Campfire?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Time is pretty good.
Oh, you're a merchant. Okay. Let's first of all, let's buy your treasure box. Your free treasure box. And I don't think I have anything there. Okay, so resources, fast travel, golden tree, I need fatty meat, I need a hound. I got one more fatty meat, I need one more fatty meat. Alright. That's it.
They say it's for our safety, but that won't pay for lost customers.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere.
Let's do something. Alright.
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down. Heading Oslo to break the rebellion.
Getting through, Outlander.
He doesn't look happy.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Eren, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So many people are all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Drinking, thinking, so simple.
Fine That girl.
That must be the
Is
spire.
she?
It's huge.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days. I thought all the big good
Not to be creepy, but I've never noticed it much.
Will a blood hide in his palace? To blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a blood hide in his palace. Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything.
Alright. Okay, what's good? I'm back.
Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Hey, Joe? You really gotta do his egg in the
Corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Okay.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Quickly.
Like what I
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
I am a traitor, and I see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how they turn me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there's no escape. What good can writing it do? 10th day, 10th day. They gave me this folio when they taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you, lavender and ash in the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts, tear the leaves, send the pages. To show I'm thinking what I never did, hands too grubby to touch parchment. I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day, the same dream, your hair in the forge light, our sons waiting on my shoulder. All of us free. You turn to me and whisper, it is a dream. I answer yes and no, and then I wake alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It only burns time. But every moment you live, that he lives, if treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week the device calls me in secret to dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth, and time has run out, scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It is the weapons they want. Must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? 38th day. I drink with Aaron and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. Am I a better liar than I thought myself? Must be. 54th day. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it, but their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at day tower. Now I am called to dig in the rock wreath. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. How I hope to see you both. Okie doke. Anything else? Map.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, errand.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there.
A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, we have quest. Now, we got a few quests. First of all, let's do this. Quests. Ooh, that's level. I got Field of the Fallen is. Okay. 12. That's still the lowest level quest I have. Alright, so let's start picking up these quests and these
Look at those Nora rags. Might want to shop for some.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you.
Spice?
I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark? What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Ew. And I am absolutely positively not going to do that because I cannot stand. Can't stand. Dude,
She's running mad.
can't stand. This is a hunting. Okay, so this guy. He's got hunter boxes. And what does he want? Treasure boxes. Process metal block. Ooh. And I have some of those. Outlaw box. He wants desert glass. Outlaw light box. Scavenger dark box. Okay, I can do some of these. I can do some. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take a couple of these. I'm gonna take a couple of these scavenger light boxes. Take a couple of outlaw dark boxes. Outlaw light boxes. Scavenger dark boxes. If I remember correctly, okay, I'm actually down one of these. I'll hold on to that because it might be that. But alright, so right now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do rock. Okay, so it's all stuffed. Alright. I'm all maxed out on certain things. Alright, so that's cool. I'm good.
Save this for later.
I've got a few other things I can do. This, somebody up top, and there are other merchants
Fine goods. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Sale, I promise.
Okay, so specialty.
The longer this split with the shadow carja lasts, the more prices will... Buy what you need.
So I need snap over. I need a shell walker heart. I know that. I need a shell walker heart. I need a bellow back heart. And I need a shell walker heart. I'll figure it out later. That's an important merchant.
Some carja bastard told me to go back where I came.
I have a matter...
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
Is that?
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear.
The flowers?
I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Okay, I don't have enough for any of them. Oh, okay, so.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Okay, one of these is a general person. So anyway, I'm gonna go here.
The machines grow more bloodthirsty every day. The sun still has pleased.
Not stopping when you're in the thick of it. The worst idea.
Okay. Now I need something.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. Too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all.
Uh-huh.
Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Okay. Pretty good.
It's a new day.
Scan glyphs. 7 articles of the sun faith. 1. Overall, the world rises and sets the great sun, as is plainly seen. To all plants, animals, machines, and men it gives life, as is plainly seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Karja, as guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly and without question. 2. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to our encounter, is the speaker for the sun. To him, the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips his desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. 3. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer our bared skin to it so it might burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal, we wear its heat for a time. As our skin bears its flush, its bronzed armor, we are made strong. In the crackling and peeling away of our old selves, we are made new. 4. In the sun's light we shall speak only in truth, for we shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune. For ill fortune we shall endure. In the coldness of the moon, we will accept there will be stillness and death and endings until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are 2 halves of of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of things. 5. As a twilight time came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in great and terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did to our founders so long ago. 6. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Karja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founding. A Sun King born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For either those to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. 7. Clearly the Karja are the children of the sun, and preeminent in its gaze. But so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker for the sun's duty to interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined is the duty of the Karja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. Okay. And we got a quest. Here.
You're Nora.
Indeed.
I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Okay, and there's another quest from over here. That away, right? Let's go see about that person.
Conjure girls to work in their shops. Girls from...
These aren't good. They're necessities.
Okay, that doesn't help me. Come. You're Ricky. Okay, get over there. All right.
Shadows are getting long.
Is it just me, or do Karja people walk slow? Don't they have places to be?
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Okay, there's a... Mad Sun King. Okay. The reign of the Mad Sun King. Be warned, reader, that as a true account of the Mad Sun King, Jaren's acts, these glyphs are blotted in blood. Truly, the savageries committed can barely be recounted. So pray to the cleansing of sun for yourself in the terror of these tales. You will learn of the grievous wounds inflicted on foreign lands in the reaping of sacrifice, the Red Raids, for the Mad Sun King would order a whole generation cut from each village so they might more willingly supply sacrifice and be harder pressed to field fighting men on the next raid. The Wutu, who sought to appease with the gifts of rain, were slaughtered in number that upon the following harvest the maize grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Against the Ozma, the terror of the sun, compiled the corpses of their fallen to the walls of their villages so his kestrels might clamor upon the dead to enter. In the valley of the barbarian Nora, terrors of the savage east, such savagery ensued that the trees were drooped with the corpses hung as grim warnings. Should you wish to read of the Mad King's depredations against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within are the accounts of the deaths of those sentenced to the Sun Ring, listed in such detail you might think it recorded by their own chattering skulls once piled outside the great city gates. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of his massacre of the Hunter's Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself among its brave hawks as they fought to the last, bloodying the sand from dawn till dusk, or perhaps in the crowds as he loosed the behemoths careened through the stands with the crashing of wood and bone. All this crazed bloodletting did the Mad Sun King take in with his pitiless gaze. Indeed, he would not even look away from the goring of his own son in that ring of death. Yes, fair-haired catamite of the dawn's rising, so degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Such a true and complete account of the Mad Sun King Jiren's miseries cannot be found in the history annals or heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priest. It is with a heavy heart that I scribe these events, leaving out no shocking detail, but my debt is to history and to you, brave reader. Okay, that's not fun. For that guy. Whoever that was. Ooh, I got another one coming up. Okay. The Liberation of Meridian. An official account ascribed by the reckoners of the Sun Priest and marked with the emblems of truth by exacting Varen who witnessed these events. In the 21st year of the 13th Sun King Jiren's reign, the the 12th time of his madness, the twilight time of his madness, the Sun King's own feared heir was put to death. The Radiant Cadman's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, and his sacrifice set that end in motion. Jiren's second heir, the Radiant Avad, fled Meridian at dusk with his honor guards, soldiers loyal to him over the Sun King. All night they traveled northwards, knowing that come the dawn they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was when Jiren made that proclamation that they had already traveled far, and in time they did reach the edge of the Sundom and crossed into Osram territory. For Avad was canny, and he planned to negotiate terms with the Osram. He knew that he had an ally among them, and Ursa, a fierce Osram warrior with whom Avad had a long, unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ursa had been brought to Meridian as captive, destined for sacrifice, but she survived the Sun Ring, killing 2 Kestrels by her own hand. Thus did she earn the honor of being made a palace slave, and in this role came to know Prince Avad. A rare friendship was formed, and Avad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Osram homeland. Now desperate for allies, Avad sought out the Osram he had helped to free. Ursa had ties to the warlords and freebooters who resisted the Red Raids. With Ursa's might and Avad's keen strategy, they could raise a war band to overthrow Jiren. As a rightful heir to the throne of the Sun, Avad hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. After months of preparation, Avad and his allies crossed the border and marched on Meridian. As word of their advance spread, many Carja soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the Liberators. Yet wise Avad knew that Jiren's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of its citizens if it would hold the city against siege. He found Kestrels and city guard already set in on the walls, ready to face arrow and shot, but Avad's Osram allies had brought new weapons never seen beneath the sun. Thundering cannons strong as machines, Avad permitted them to fire their salvos at the outer walls, bringing many defenders down with great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the Liberators attacked in 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun, another took the aqueducts of the palace, while the main force overcame the barricaded city gates with cannon fire. These were the final blasts fired into the holy city, as Avad forbade any further destruction. In the streets, too many scenes of brutality and chaos played out to recount. Among the terrible miasma of blood and smoke, the Sun Ring slave pits were opened, and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Jiren's supporters seized their chance to flee with this flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, the Sun King Jiren ordered his trusted Kestrels take Itamen, his sole remaining heir, from the city. Helios, terror of the sun, cleaved a path through Meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way, ally and foe alike. The savagery of Hellas and his Kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Itamen, mother of the devil, his mother Dowager Queen Nisadi, and the high sun priest Vihalas escaped, and Avad confronted Jiren in the solarium. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honorably, but seeing this could not be so, with great anguish struck him down. As the murder of a true Sun King is an unthinkable act, and surely would plunge the world in shadow, Jiren's death proved that the sun had renounced his legitimacy. Yes, the sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and it was Avad's life that drove the shadow out of the west, and where it remains to this day. So was the cycle of things corrected. In this, the first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the Radiant Avad. Okay. We've got quite a bit of history. And the questions are really simple. Ooh.
Heard a traitor talk about some of the gadgets he saw last time he was in the plane.
Tape. Here we go. Another one for the box. I can't.
Just a moment of your time, please.
Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, I'm pretty sure.
What do my tired eyes see? A hunter.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous! Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Okay, I don't have enough for any of those, so...
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged? Well-traveled?
Okay, I'm going to...
Yes. I would like to talk to you.
Another merchant, not you, this one. Okay, you just have the regular stuff that I need. Okay, so here's what I need. First of all, you're gonna have a treasure box. I'm gonna take your treasure box, and you're gonna have weapons. I want, for that, I need a trampler heart. For warbow, I need a trampler heart. And for the outfits, I need a Nora heavy projector. I need a shell walker heart. I need a trampler heart, a shell walker heart. I have a bunch. Okay, I need a trampler heart, a shell walker heart. Okay.
Just a moment of your time, please. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Okay, I'll investigate.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Alright, so, that said... Yeah. Fire.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy. But it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Okay. So I am gonna go over which quest I'm gonna do next. But whatever I choose to do next is going to be a story for another day.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Austrian hands, and I know how to put them to use.